Here we go. Opening faceoff. It's won by the Spray and corralled in. Up through the neutral zone. That's Kraus. Winning the faceoff, and he'll let off. Spray set to bring on the attack. Here they go. Up at the top now. Everett Vetterl moves that across. Low shot on. Maximenko able to steer that one aside. Goalie got a piece of that one. Austin Robinson now up to the neutral zone. He'll play that one over. Vetterl throws that one across. Shot on. Good save, Maximenko. Josh Bramley stepping into that one. Grizzlies up to the neutral zone. Miller, he'll play that one to Moffat. Moffat up along the short side. Plays it back for Brunch. Morimatsu now up along the far side, looking for the pass. Still with it. Giving chase there, Xavier St. Peter. Good defense by the Spray so far. That would have been an over and back. So the Spray going to get 30 seconds on the shot clock. In primetime real estate, here we go. Spray on the attack. That one's played in by Trey Hunter. He'll move that around. Finds Robinson up along the short side. Robinson back up to the point. Working it for number 12. Back to the point. Hunter steps into it. Shot on. Maximenko got the shoulder on that one. That was Mitch McDoyle with the feed. Quinn, he'll throw that up. Completes it. Ethan Quinn on the receiving end of that pass. He'll play it back. Grizzlies in the midst of a change as they bring on the rest of the offense. Dagan Carlson, he'll work that in. Passes it over. Shot on. Scores! Denon Armstrong with a bounce shot. Rips it past Frost, and we've got our first goal of the game. Grizzlies wasting no time. Reminding us why they are at the top of the ALL West. Face off now. Kraus against 26 there. That was Carter Clark. Grizzlies come up with it though. Wasting no time. Here they come. Going around the nets, Nathan Miller takes a hard hit in there by 32. That's Tui. Breaks through it though. He's still got it. Gets absolutely run over. Peter McCady lays him out with the body. But Grizzlies maintain possession. Brunch works that over Morimatsu over along the far side. Morimatsu looking. Good pass. Finds Baker. Baker shot on. Wide of the net. Ball ends up in the Spray bench. Shot clock was seconds away from expiring. Here come the Spray. Ben Stewart, he'll play that one over. Shot on there by Brandon Woodward. No, he kept it. Still with it. Woodward shot on. Maximenko made the save. No problem for the league's top tender. Here come the Grizz. Good little flip there. That was Buchan. Finds Moffat with it now. Moffat feeds. Grizzlies on the attack. Morimatsu into the high slot. He dishes. Finds Denon Armstrong. He's got a goal to his name already. Looking for the pass back to Morimatsu, but that one's broken up by Ryan Hurd, who's taking it the other way. One of the best two-way players in the game, Ryan Hurd. He'll toss that one over to Daryl Hunter. Hunter, good quick pass there. Finds his man. And Brandon Fitzgerald. Shot it wide, though. Scooped up by the Grizz. They'll take it the other way. Josh Kelly, he'll flip that one up. Finds his man in Caden Dowdy. Plays that one over. Dagan Carlson. Flipped it over to Brunch. Up along the far side. Brunch tried to feed him back. Almost created one of the most creative plays of the season. But couldn't quite get it. Baker shot on, that was wide. Clock seconds away. Spray in control. He'll take it up the other way. Trying to find 28 in my program. There's Ben Stewart. Robinson now with it. In behind the net, trying to find Mitch McDoyle, excuse me. Just out of his reach, though. Shot was wide. Hard bounce off the backboards of the Grizzly end. Rolls all the way down into Spray territory. Here come the Grizz. Dagan Carlson steps into that one. Good save, Froese. He'll check that one down. Suzakovic. He plays it up. Finds Daryl Hunter. Quick little flip there. Josh Bramley with it now. Bramley looking for the feed. No, he's going to take it himself. Can't quite find the target as that one sails just high. Played in behind the net. Spray in the office. They'll cycle in. Good shot on. Is Trey Hunter. Maximenko got the shoulder on that one. Now it's Jaden LeBears going the other way with it. He's going to tag up, though, and fire that one over for Armstrong. Denon Armstrong, little back step. He's got some room. Denon Armstrong, shot on. Good save, Froese. Able to steer that one aside and corrals the rebound. He'll check it down. Finds Ryan Hurd, number 9, up through the neutral zone. Plays that one over for Robinson. Austin Robinson. Going to take it up along the short side. Makes a move, stutter step. Still with it. Spray begin the cycle. Woodward gets run over. Good hit there by Quinn. And another solid defensive play there by Garrett Lewis. So the Grizzlies playing well at both ends of the arena. Stepping into that one, shot on, scores! Robbie Turpin rips it. Squeaks through. Liam Froese there. The ball might have had a little backspin on her, hit the tight side of the mesh. Up here in the booth. I thought it hit the post, but it went in. Good goal. Grizzlies double up. And now are in control. 2-0 early in this one. Spray. Win the draw. Trying to make some offensive work there, but Nathan Miller lays down the hit. My, oh my. Shot on. Good save. That one might have went wide, actually, by Dagan Carlson. Denon Armstrong with it now. Grizzlies smell blood. Torimatsu shot on. Good save, Froese. He'll leave that one for Hurd, who brings it up through the defensive zone. Giving chase, it's Dagan Carlson. Hurd powering through. Flip there, finds his man in Bromley. Spray on the attack. Bromley still with it, shot on, good save, Maximenko. As he turns that one aside. Lewis scoops up the rebound and plays it up. Jaden LeBears, he's got a man with him. LeBears takes it himself up and over. Jaden LeBears. And it's 3 straight for the Grizz. Wow. Garrett Lewis, great defensive play. He'll flip that one up for LeBears. And he takes it all the way to the house. Grizzlies 3. Spray. Nada. Face off won by the Spray. Tui corrals that one. Giving chase. It's Bucket. Long lead pass there. Intended for Magnuson. Finds its way back to Tui. Picked off. Oh. We got a timeout by the Spray there. When we come back in 60 seconds, we'll get set to bring you the rest of the first period. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. So far, it's all Grizzlies. Here we go. Brunch. Cycles in. Dishes. Finds Carlson. Carlson trying to make a spin move, but St. Peter. Another defensive play there by 55. Frost checks that one down. Finds his man in Marcher. Marcher trying to go through it. Back over called. So Grizzlies will maintain possession. Bobby Turpin. He's going to leave that one for Armstrong, who works it over to Baker. Baker with it now. Across the way. Toru Morimatsu cycles in. Morimatsu dishes. Moffitt. Moffitt now in the high slot. Shot on. Blocked in front. Getting in front of that was Ben Stewart. Speaking of, he'll bring it the other way. He's got Suzukovic with him. Stewart steps into that one, but Baker had the same idea as he got in front of that one. Armstrong the other way with it now. Armstrong. He's going to wait. Probing. Looking for some reinforcements. Finds it. Morimatsu steps into that one. Froze. Made the save. Steered that one to the right corner. Spray. Have it up. Daryl Hunter trying to find Brandon Woodward, but it's out of his reach. Grizzlies will scoop that up and bring it the other way. Mogg into the neutral zone. Dishes. Finds Carlson. Carlson with it now. Shot on. Froze the save. Rebound. Scooped up by St. Peter with a head of steam, too. He's got Taggart down there with him, but he's going to tag up. Dishes. Delivers. Now that's Fitzgerald. He'll play that one over. Finds his man in Mitch McDoyle. Shot on there. Ty Fisher, good save. Maximenko steered that one to the left corner. Garrett Lewis scoops that one up and brings it down the other way for the Grizz. Finds LeBerge. He'll play that one back. Denon Armstrong just outside the attacking zone, then comes in. Finds Brunch up along the far side. Brunch dishes. Just out of the reach, though. Trying to find Caden Doty there and right in front of the net, but turned aside. Spray the other way. Bramley plays that one back to the neutral zone. Spray tag up. Here they come. Taggart still with it. Dishes. Finds Bramley on the other side. Shot on. Couldn't find the corner. That one sails wide. Taggart scoops up the rebound. Sets up shot behind the net. Giving chase his bucket. One-handed shot by Taggart. Clock expired, though. Grizzlies get a fortuitous bounce off the backboard. So they'll set up shop on the offensive zone. Morimatsu wasting no time. Trying to find some room here. Dishes for Baker. Baker probing. Shot on. Good save, Frost. Rebound scooped up by Hurd. Hurd. Nice little bounce pass there. Finds Daryl Hunter. Hunter in the neutral zone. He'll play that one back for Woodward. Woodward across the way. Finds his man, Trey Hunter. Spray. Couldn't quite handle that one cleanly. Ty Fisher scoops it up, though. Maintains possession. 5 seconds on the shot clock now. That one goes to the corner. It's going to be Grizz ball. Here they come. LeBerge in the neutral zone. Plays that one over. Armstrong for Morimatsu. Morimatsu. Little feed there. Finds Dowdy. Dowdy. Suzukovic right there with him. Good play back to Morimatsu. Quickly works it over to Armstrong. He's got some room. Armstrong makes a move. Shot on. Scores! Denon Armstrong strikes again. His second of the game. And just like that, the Grizzlies continue the offensive charge. 4-0 for the boys in brown and black. Grizzlies just relentless on the attack. Calculating on defense, moving that ball up quickly. Good things will happen. Here we go. Face off. Still up for grabs, and it's scooped up by Kraus. He'll bring that up for the spray. dishes that one to Robinson. Robinson takes a hard hit though. Carter Clark laying the body down and creates the turnover. Grizzlies playing well at all aspects of the game. Neutral zone, offensively, defensively. Grizzlies showing why they're the toast of the ALL West. Baker with it now. Cuts in. Shot on. Good save. Frost. Rebound. He'll scoop that one up. He's looking up. Looking for the long lead pass. Tries to find St. Peter in the neutral zone. Can't quite corral that cleanly. So it's Baker. He'll scoop that up. Here come the Grizz again. Turpin plays that one for Armstrong. Armstrong plays that one back. Morimatsu. Morimatsu cuts in. Return to sender. Armstrong cycles in. Good feed there for Baker. Shot on, scores! 5-0. My, oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grizzlies continue the attack as it's all gas and no brakes. Gonna have a goaltending change here. Froese headed to the bench, and it's Ripberger in between the pipes. Let's see if this is the spark for the Sea Spray here. Ripberger's an excellent netminder. And let's see if it's what the Spray need to turn it around. Here they go. Face-off won by the Grizz, though. It's Moffitt with it now. He'll cycle in. Finds Brunch. Brunch trying to find a streaking Robbie Turpin on the back door. But good defensive play there by the Spray. Ball was out on the Spray, so Grizzlies maintain possession. Morimatsu for Brunch. Kyle Brunch now with it. Makes a move. Tags up. Suzukovic gave chase there. Turned him aside. Armstrong back to Brunch. One. The give and go, but Ripberger made the save. Scooped up, though, like Caden Dowdy. Relentless is this attack from the Grizz. Morimatsu. Armstrong with it now. Armstrong. Good feed for Brunch. One-timer, scores! You gotta be kidding me. 6 goals in the first quarter of action. Ladies and gentlemen, my oh my, it's coming up all Grizz here this Thursday night. What a absolute howitzer, too, on the one-timer. Great feed. Armstrong to Brunch. And just a beauty of a one-timer. Spray, win the face-off. Mogg kind of got in the way of that pass, though. He'll scoop it up. It's another turnover by the Spray in the neutral zone. Good feed. Finds Carlson. He's going to settle it down. Plays that one back for Armstrong. He leaves it for Morimatsu. Morimatsu. No, it was a fake. They even got me. Armstrong to Baker to Brunch. Good block in front. Rebound by Morimatsu. Another block. Levi Tui right in the middle of that one. Got some help too from Marcher. About a half-minute remain. Shot clock expired for the Grizz. So the Spray gonna get one, maybe 2 more possessions here. Spray cycle it around. Bramley along the short side fires that one across. Shot on by Trey Hunter. Rebound. Possession awarded to the Spray. Grizzlies pleading the case to no avail. Spray take the netminder out, so they're all in. Extra man out there. Let's see what they can do. Robinson makes a move to the outside. Shot on. Max Mack on the save. Rebound. Goes to the corner. Through 1, it's Grizzlies in front by 6. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh 15 on the clock. Second quarter starts right now. Face off. One by the Grizz. Mogg comes up with it. He'll play that one for Buchan. Buchan fakes the flip, then delivers. Armstrong, Moffitt, back to him. Comes Baker off the bench, plays that for Carlson, for Brunch. Kyle Brunch, waiting, makes a spin move, still with it. Good defense by the Spray. St. Peter mixing it up. Looks like we've got a penalty here, our first of the game. It's against the Spray. Two minutes holding. Headed to the box, trying to get the number, 28. Eyes weren't as good as they used to be. Ben Stewart, 2 minutes holding. So the Grizz gonna get a power play here. Brunch wasting no time, quick shot. Couldn't quite find the mark though, Morimatsu. Tries to feed Denon Armstrong. He's lost the ball, he doesn't know where it is. Guess who does? Going the other way with it, Magnuson. Denon Armstrong had to take the penalty there. Look at that, Tui. Almost created a beauty opportunity there. I tell you, Tui knew where the ball was the whole time. So Denon Armstrong has to go to the bench. It was a good penalty though. Without that one, Tui would have been sprung all alone. So it's holding the call. So Armstrong, 2 minutes in the sin bin. Some 4-on-4 action. Here we go. Spray on the attack. Good feed there. Finds Trey Hunter. Crease violation though. That one's whistled down. LeBerge takes it up to the neutral zone. Here come the Grizz. He's going to tag up though. Cycle it around. Finds Doughty. Caden Doughty plays it in behind for Moffitt. Moffitt in the office. Back for Baker. Aiden Baker probing, looking, makes a move to the outside, cuts back. Still with it. He'll fire that one across for Doughty. Doughty. Some fancy stick work there. It scores! My, oh my. Caden Doughty, the dangler. What a goal. What a display. Great set of hands there. Last time I saw a southpaw with that kind of power, Apollo Creed was knocked out. Good goal. Grizz 7-0 so far in this one. Spray, got to turn the tide here, and they got to do it fast. Here they come. Spray, work it around. Woodward in the high slot, shot on, blocked in front though. Mogg, he's going to get a chance here. He's the first one on the case. Giving chase though is Woodward. He's right there with him. Mogg, gonna take it in behind the net. Good little feed back to Brunch. Kyle Brunch, still with it, makes a move. Looking for the feed, backhand. Trying to find more Matsu there in the slot. They couldn't connect. Baker scoops it up, plays it in behind the net. More Matsu for Brunch. Brunch rips it. No, it was a kind of a pass there for Morimatsu. It was deflected and out. Some new rubber checks in. Spray, bring it up to the neutral zone. Trey Hunter plays that one down low for Robertson. Plays that one back. Mitch McDoyle, Robertson. Back to him. Hunter, Bromley. Spray on the cycle here. Shot on, good save, Maximenko. Mitch McDoyle put that one on net, but Maximenko turned it aside. McDoyle backhand feed there for Robinson. Trying to find Hunter, just out of his reach though. Spray maintained possession. Ball finds way to Bromley, shot on, Maximenko the save, rebound. Scooped up by Simmons. Plays that one up, it finds its way to Miller. Miller's gonna tag up though. Gonna give the Grizz a chance to change here. Carlson plays that one for Armstrong, trying to power his way to the net. Shoots, Ripberger the save, rebound, Moffitt's there. Another save, Ripberger in tight. Ripberger shuts the door. Spray the other way with it now. Cycles it back. Carlson lays that one for Trey Hunter. Sorry, Ty Fisher, excuse me. He'll play that one across. Back to him. Fisher. Good little feed there, looking for Bromley. Oh, excuse me, that's Magnuson who scooped that up, trying to find Fisher. Just out of his reach, though. That one's quickly moved up. Jaden LeBerge with it. Up along the short side, LeBerge. He'll play that one across for Brunch. Kyle Brunch fakes the flip. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Thought Armstrong was already out. But no illegal substitutions called. But the Spray scoop it up. St. Peter, the long lead pass plays whistled dead though. Got a little bit of extracurricular here. I believe it's a cross check. It is. Number 25 on the Spray, Aiden Marcher. Not a good penalty there to take, especially with the potential 2-on-1 that was brewing. That'll be a long walk back to the bench after that 2 minutes for Marcher. A lot of game left to play though. A lot of opportunity for him to redeem himself, but Brunch has it. Let's see what he can do with it. Shot on Ripper to the save, scooped up by Brunch though. Grizzlies maintain possession. Brunch, shot on by Morimatsu. Armstrong's right there though now. Grizzlies probing, shot on there. Carlson blocked in front though. Clock's winding down. Armstrong tried to find Brunch the one time. Just wide of the net. That one's batted towards Ripberger as the clock expired. Ripberger's gonna leave that one for Hurd. Hurd up to the neutral zone. Hurd powered his way through. Got a man on a mission, he still got it. Mogg on the back check with a little help there from Simmons. Create that turnover. Here come the Grizz the other way with it. Shot on. Good save. Robbie Turpin looking for a second transition goal of the game. Ripberger shut the door there though. Halfway through the power play. Low shot Armstrong. Ripberger, no problem. He'll play that one up. Here come the Spray. Cycled in. Ben Stewart straddles the line. Miller on him, but he gets through. Shot on, good save. Maximenko, rebound, scores! Trey Hunter stays with it. Great concentration there, number 14 on the Spray. Well, there will be no shutout. Very rare in lacrosse, might I add you, but Maximenko has been playing exceptional so far, but finally Trey Hunter solves the case, the puzzle that was Maximenko. So the Spray on the board. That's how it starts, ladies and gentlemen. Just one. Just one. Face-off one. Corralled in by Fitzgerald. Hard hit there on Magnuson. Fitzgerald's there to scoop it up though and help him out. Spray maintain possession. Mitch McDoyle. A little bit of confusion here on the floor. I believe they're going to call an illegal substitution on the Spray. The Spray pleading their case. Sounds like somebody on the Grizzlies might have snitched on the Spray with that illegal substitution. Hey, you know, anything for the W. So the Spray gonna be down 2 here for 15 seconds. So Mogg will play that one for Brunch. Armstrong quickly works it over for Baker. Back to Armstrong, right back to him. Baker, Armstrong. Looking for Brunch out of his reach though. Morimatsu cycles in, scoops that one up. Feeds Brunch to the back door, goes to Ariel. Can't find it. Baker on the rebound. No goal. Crease violation. Spray get away with one there. Here they come. Stewart in the neutral zone. Quinn's right there with him. Stewart, little back step, tries to make a move. Quinn giving chase, step for step. Stewart breaks through though. Nice little nifty move But Quinn stayed right there with him. And there'll be a penalty here. Quinn knows he's headed straight to the box. No contest, Your Honor. 2 minutes. Checking from behind. He knew it. Ref knew it. For my money, Stewart probably knew it too. He definitely knew, actually. Here we go. Hunter. He's got the goal for the Spray so far. He'll find Robinson up along the short side. Robinson cuts in. Still with it. Robinson makes a move. Shot on. Save Maximenko. Boris shuts the door. Grizzlies firmly in control. And Maximenko is backstopping him to it. Another save. Maximenko rebound. Scoops that one up. He'll play it up. Finds Mogg in the neutral zone. Mogg, he's got a man down there with him. Mogg, good little feed. No, he kept it. He'll cycle back. Wait for some reinforcements. Here comes Armstrong off the bench. Good feed across for Baker. Baker with it. Shot on. Low shot. Ripberger the save. Rebound scooped up by the Grizz. Fresh 20 on the clock. Finds its way to Carlson. Carlson. Little back step there. Still with it. Delivers. Baker. Quick little feed in the back door. Or Matsu, but Ripberger made the save. Spray with it now. Ball will find its way to St. Peter. He'll play that one for Mitch McDoyle. For Hunter now. Hunter, McDoyle. Back to him. Hunter fires that one over. Hunter looking, delivers. Woodward back to Hunter, shot on. Maximenko the save, rebound, scooped up by Clark. Clark with a beauty backhand pass to get it out of trouble. And finds Miller in the neutral zone. Miller for Moffitt off the bench. Just deflected there. I believe Jordan Magnuson got a piece of that one. And it's Stewart the other way. Stewart, shot on, scores. Okay, the Spray get another one. And all of a sudden, that 7-goal lead is turned to 5. And I'm no math major, but if I'm a Spray fan, I'm liking what I'm seeing now. 6:23 remain in this first half. It was all Grizz to start, but guess who? I've showed up. It's the Spray, baby. 2 straight goals. Good feed there. Grizzlies wasting no time going the other way. Brian Simmons was absolutely sprung loose by Caden Doughty, but Ripberger turned him aside. Ball finds its way to the corner. Mixing it up are the Grizz, and they'll find it. Mogg in the corner there, able to maintain possession for the Grizz. Feedback intended for Brunch. At his feet, though, kept it in. Moffitt, long shot. We'll take a break here. Spray in control. Can they keep it going, or can the Grizzlies get back in control? Spray cycling it around, finds way to Hunter. Hunter still with it. Feeds. Shot on by Robinson. Scores on the bounce goal. And just like that, they're within 4 now. The Spray keeping the momentum going. Mogg's going to check in now for the Grizz on the face-off circle against Kraus. Face-off. Won by Kraus. Played back for Tui. He finds Magnuson. Magnuson for McDoyle now. He'll play that one over for Stewart. Towards it to Bromley. Bromley. Shot on there. Number 23, Brandon Woodward. Tried to get one past Maximenko, but he shut the door. Buchan now through the neutral zone. Fakes the pass and keeps it. He's got a little room. Shot on Ripberger, the save. Rebound. Scooped up by Brunch. Brunch, he's going to like to settle things down here. Allow the Grizz to complete the change. Here come the killers. Morimatsu. Brunch cycles, delivers. Baker, quick feed there for Armstrong. Morimatsu in the high slot, shot on. Good save, Ripberger. And he scoops up that rebound. Ripberger looking for the long lead pass, but nobody home. Maximenko, he'll check that one down for Simmons. Simmons up to the neutral zone, delivers for Moffitt. Plays that one over for Armstrong. Good feed across for Brunch, out of his reach though. Still loose. Moffitt there for the Grizz now. But the spray all over him. Moffitt, can't use your hands like that. Spray awarded possession. Here they come. Taggart, always dangerous with the ball in his stick. Taggart shot on, good save, Maximenko though. Maximenko checks that one down. Finds Quinn. Quinn delivers. Miller in the neutral zone. Miller plays that one over for Doughty. Caden Doughty with it now. Stops, fakes. Still with it. Doughty, little move. He's got room. Shot on. Good save, Ripberger. Rebound. Scooped up by the Grizz. Brunch played that one over for Armstrong. Armstrong worked it over to Carlson. Good shot, Ripberger. The save, though. Carlson. Good feed for Brunch. Another one-timer. Somehow Ripberger made the save. And here comes Stewart in the spray the other way. He's got a man with him. Stewart, shot on, scores! Ladies and gentlemen, the Sea Spray have put 4 straight, and just like that, they are now within striking distance. We got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Spray on the charge. 4 straight now. 3 minutes left in this first half. It is the season for miracles. And do we have a one cooking now? You tell me. Here we go. Tui gets it off the draw. He'll play that one for Magnuson. Magnuson trying to feed. I believe that was Robinson down there, but Eilert got a piece of that one. Good defensive play by the Spray. Wasting no time. Here they come. Robbie Turpin. He's going to tag up, though. Takes the flip, then delivers. Finds Mogg. He's looking to change here. So we'll see what he does with it. He'll fire that one over for Carlson. Carlson flips that one for Armstrong. Moffitt tried to set the screen there. Shot on Armstrong. Good save. Ripberger, though. Ripberger, long lead pass. Finds his man in McCady. Peter McCady lowering the shoulder, but right there for the challenge is Simmons giving good chase. Good defensive play there by Simmons to strip him of that one. But McCady able to hold on to the possession. Ty Fisher with it now. Fisher backs up. He's got room. Fisher, good feed across. Nobody home, though. Just out of the reach there of Woodward. Shot on. Maximenko made the save. Maximenko looking up. He'll check that one down to Quinn. Quinn works that one now up to Simmons. Simmons, he's going to tag up. Plays that one back for Brunch. Kyle Brunch cycles in. Looking, feeds it across. Finds Baker. Baker up top, back to Brunch. Brunch, back steps, hesitates, still with it, throws that one over. Baker, low shot, wide of the mark. Rebound scooped up by St. Peter. He'll play that one up. Good defensive play there, though. I believe that is Baker. Making some moves there on Baker. Good two-way game on display. Ball finds its way to McDoyle. Low shot blocked in front. I believe that was Kelly getting in front of that one. Fearlessly, might I add. Low shot, Maximenko, another save. Scoops that rebound up. A little bit of extracurricular now in front of the Grizzlies netminder. Just exchanging pleasantries, I'm sure. Grizzlies in control. Final 60 seconds of the first half of action. It's Moffitt in the corner. He'll play the one back for Brunch. Wraparound attempt. Somehow, Ripberger kept it out, though. Magnuson the other way for the Spray. He'll leave that one for Stewart. Stewart up to the neutral zone. Lower in the shoulder. Nobody stopping that man right there. Stewart, low shot on. Maximenko, that save. Nifty little play there, Stewart. Almost with a pickpocket there. My, oh, my. You gotta be kidding me. Ben Stewart almost caught the Grizzlies sleeping. Maximenko heads to the bench. So Grizzlies gonna bring on the extra attacker. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. 22.8 on the clock. Grizzlies net empty, electing to go with the extra man. So it's going to be Morimatsu. He's going to start out with it. They'll play that one back to Brunch. They're going to let a few seconds tick down and then run the set play. Brunch, Morimatsu. Morimatsu still with it. Armstrong leaks out. Open man, shot on. Ripperger the save. Rebound. Ripperger trying to fire it down to the net. Morimatsu saw that one coming a mile away. That'll do it for our first half, ladies and gentlemen. Through the first 30, it's Grizzlies in control with 7. But guess who's back in the game, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Sea Spray with 4 straight. We come back in 10 minutes. We'll get set to bring you the second half of action right here at the Langley Event Center. Don't go too far. At the LEC. Speaking of, here we go. Opening face-off of the second half is moments away. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A little hydration there for one of the Spray players. Here we go. Second half starts right now. Magnuson corrals that one. Another face-off win by Kraus. He's been doing well in the circle tonight. Magnuson in the neutral zone. He'll flip that one for Woodward. Woodward faked like he was going back, then delivers. Doyle works that one over. Taggart loses the ball in transition, but kept it, stayed with it. Fires a shot wide, that'll do it for the possession clock. Grizzlies scoop it up. With it, it's LeBerge. LeBerge takes it to the outside, a little hesitation there, still with it. In behind the net. Work that over for Morimatsu to Brunch. Now to Moffitt. LeBerge headed to the bench. The Grizzlies with their full attackers on now. Morimatsu for Brunch. Brunch makes a move. Backhand feed. Looking for Baker there out of his reach. Scooped up there by McCady. He's wasted no time. Here come the Spray. Dishes over for Hunter. He has to take it in behind the net though. Stays with it. Hunter plays that one back for Fisher. Ball finds its way to Robertson. Robertson still with it. Low shot on. Maximenko makes the save. All the way back to Woodward. Plays that for Bromley. Throws that one across. Finds Hunter. Hunter tags up. Dishes. Shot over for Robinson. Can't find the mark. Ball skips off the backboard. In front of the Grizz bench. Scooped up by Mogg though. Excuse me, no, that's Doughty. Doughty's going to play that one back for Armstrong. Armstrong along the short side. Lob pass. Finds Baker, who finds Brunch. Brunch. Armstrong. Back to him. Brunch. Shot on. Ripperger the save. Rebound. It's loose. Armstrong there. Finds Brunch again. Shot on Ripperger. Another save. Ripperger and the Spray come the other way. Here they go. 18 shot on. Scores! Brandon Fitzgerald, who on my sheet is scratched, but there he is in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen. What a goal. And the Spray pick up right where they left off. The lead is now cut down to 2 from 5-0 to 7-5. And just like that, the Spray are right back in it. Face off, Miller, Kraus. Kraus wins it, but scooped up by the Grizz. Turpin still with it. He'll play that one over. Grizzlies on the attack. Ball finds its way now to Armstrong. Muramatsu still with it. Armstrong got some room. Muramatsu, low shot on. Can't quite find the mark. Ball takes a high bounce off the backboard and into the Grizz bench. Grizzlies bench in no rush to put the ball back. Take every edge you can get. Here come the spray. Low shot on, crease violation. Mitch McDoyle inches away from drawing the spray ever closer, but couldn't quite toe the line. Grizzlies on the attack. Baker, Morimatsu to Brunch. Brunch up along the far side. Pass across for Baker, they connect. Baker, spin move, cuts in, trying to power his way to the net. He'll play that one back to the point for Brunch. Brunch trying to find Doughty. Couldn't handle that one cleanly. Doughty kind of kicks that one to the corner. And it's St. Peter in the spray. Set to go the other way. St. Peter flips that one. Kind of an awkward exchange, but Bromley comes out with it. Bromley passes it over for Taggart. Quick little flip there, finds Fisher, low shot on, blocked in front. I believe that was Mogg who got in front of that one. Loose ball, scooped up by Miller. Miller, he's got some speed. Shot on, Rittberger the save. Turns him aside. Mogg with a good forecheck, but breaking through is Marcher. Marcher gonna bring it in now. He'll play that one over though. Spray, gotta settle things down here. Plays that one over for Hunter. Trey Hunter cycles in, dishes, finds Woodward. Woodward low shot on. Ball hits the backboard, then into the netting. So Maximenko out to play. He'll play that one up for Carter Clark. Clark in the neutral zone. Plays that one over for Armstrong. Gonna allow Carter Clark to head to the bench. Bring on the Grizz attack. Morimatsu off the bench. He's got some speed. Dishes over. Finds Carlson. Quick pass for Armstrong. Armstrong. Backhand feed for Moffat. Moffat fakes, then does. Shot on. Good save, Rittberger. Fresh 20 on the clock. Armstrong and the Grizz continue the attack. Morimatsu over for Brunch. Kyle Brunch. Shot on. Good save, Rittberger through traffic. That one's played up for Magnuson. Jordan Magnuson will play that one over now. Bromley plays that one back for Taggart, out of his reach, couldn't handle it cleanly. Spray still trying to corral it, then do. McDoyle trying to find Hunter. Couldn't pick that one off though. Hunter into the corner. Clark and Lewis. Gonna let the seconds tick down there. Clark gonna bring it up for the Grizz. Grizzlies into the neutral zone. Clark throws that one over for Doughty, who finds Carlson. Carlson hesitates, back step, good check there by St. Peter, mixing it up, creating that turnover. Still loose though. St. Peter comes up with it, powering his way through. Good check there by Doughty. Spray looking for a hold, but McKay scoops that one up for the Spray. Plays that one over for Fitzgerald. Plays that one back for Fisher. Fisher spins off some contact, finds his way to Woodward. Backhand feed for Fisher. Walking the tightrope to avoid that over and back. Delivers for Taggart. Taggart shot on. Good save. Maximenko got a piece of that one and turned it aside. Grizzlies pick it up though and take it the other way. Mogg now with it. Delivers. Shot on by Quinn. Good save, Rittberger. Rebound in the padding. Got a penalty here. Going to be on Levi Tui. 2 minutes. Checking from behind the call. Another penalty for the spray here. They've been doing pretty well, though, all night, killing it off. But here come the Grizz. Brunch, Armstrong for Baker now. Baker works it across. Finds Carlson for Morimatsu. Shot on Ripperger, the save. No, it got through. Morimatsu with a howitzer. And Ripperger got a piece of it, but it trickled through. The Grizzlies finally get one back on their side. And now extend that lead to 3. A lot of lacrosse left to play, though. Miller checks into the circle against Kraus. Face off. Still loose. Picked up by Morimatsu, though. Grizzlies in control. Morimatsu, some nifty footwork there to avoid contact and finds the open man in Carlson. Carlson takes it to the corner. Nice little lob pass back for Doughty. Doughty, Moffett. Moffett makes a move. Shot on. Scores! Thomas Moffett. 2 quick ones for the Grizz. And just like that, the lead's back up to 4. Kraus Miller. Check in. Face off. Won by Kraus. Right there, though. Turpin giving chase, but breaking through is Austin Robinson, who's still got it. Delivers the pass, finds Stewart. Stewart fakes the pass, then keeps it. Buchan right there, step for step with him. Nice little screen there, set up by Bromley. Hunter has it now. Trey Hunter shot on. Maximenko the save. Sprawls out to corral that rebound. Lewis, he'll play that one up. Finds Turpin. Robbie Turpin. He'll flip that one, leave it for Armstrong. Here come the killers for the Grizz. Right off the bench. Finds Baker, works it over for Brunch. Brunch with it now, cycles in. Armstrong, back to him. Brunch looking for the shot opportunity. Finds Armstrong. 3 seconds on the shot clock here. Armstrong, long shot. Ripperger, no problem, turns that one aside. First man on the case is Marcher. He'll scoop that up and bring it up for the spray. Marcher tags up. Dishes. Finds Fisher. Fisher, a quick little flip there. Robertson plays that one over for Woodward. Across the way, intended for Taggart. Couldn't quite handle that one cleanly. So Maximenko out of his net. Looking to spring somebody loose. It's Doughty. He picks it up. Not quite the breakaway opportunity they had drawn up. Moffett plays that one back for Armstrong. Nifty little spear there to get it out of midair. Armstrong with a howitzer, but it's off the mark. Here we go. Spray on the attack. Cycling, probing, looking for that angle. Woodward over for Hunter. Low shot on. Maximenko made the save. Rebounds corralled in by Clark. Clark wasting no time, looking for Miller. Just out of his reach, though. Scoops it up, though. Miller. He'll play that one back for Brunch. Kyle Brunch with it now. Straddling the offensive zone. Little flip for Armstrong. Armstrong cuts back in the middle. Fakes the pass. Shot on Ripperger, the save. He'll check that one down, finds Fisher. Fisher, long lead pass, they connect. Finds his man in Taggart. Taggart taking it to the outside, looking for the feed in front. Intended for Robinson, but he couldn't handle that one. Kept in by Hunter, though. He'll cycle it back for Robinson. Austin Robinson now. Low shot on, blocked in front. Rebound. Taken to the ground, though. It's Turpin. Some good defensive play there by the Grizz. And here they come. Little flip there for Turpin. He's got it. Brings it in the offensive zone. Plays it back for Morimatsu. Grizzlies gonna bring on the killers. Good feed over from Carlson. Finds Armstrong. Armstrong looking for Morimatsu. Good save, Ripberger on Morimatsu in tight. Ball finds its way out of play. So new rubber checks in. Ripberger for Stewart. Stewart up to the neutral zone. Pass to Armstrong. Stewart plays it back. Working it over. Taggart finds Hunter. Good feed across there for Woodward. Woodward still with it. Picked off by Carter Clark. Spears that one out of midair. Ball finds its way to LeBears now. He'll play that one for Moffitt. Moffitt with it now. Moffitt fires across for Brunch. Shot on. Ripberger got a piece of that one and steered it aside. Grizzlies maintain control though. Morimatsu with it now. Makes a move. Shot on, scores! Toru Morimatsu. And the offensive onslaught for the Grizz picks it up. This is reminding me of the first quarter of action, ladies and gentlemen, as the Grizzlies are showing their teeth. Just like that, they're doubled up on the spray, 10-5. 3 and change remain in this third quarter. Still a lot of lacrosse to play, but the Spray are starting to run out of real estate. And time is not on their side. Miller, Kraus. Kraus wins another draw. The Spray have been real good in the circle. Let's see if they can get it going here. Spray on the attack. It's McDoyle with it. Trying to find his man, and does. Delivers for Bromley. He's still got it. Bromley trying to power his way to the net, but he's picked. His pocket is picked by Robbie Turpin. Turpin still with it up along the short side. He brings it up to the neutral zone. Turpin gonna play that one back for Armstrong. Armstrong cycles in. Still with it. Armstrong for Baker. For Doughty. For Brunch. The trailer. Shot on. Good save. Ripberger. Rebound. Still loose. Push from behind. Baker and Fitzgerald exchange little pleasantries there. Good feed in front. Brunch shot on. Ripberger the save though. My oh my. Ripberger keeping the Spray right in on this one. Fitzgerald leaves that one for Woodward, who plays that one across. Finds his man in Hunter. Hunter. No, it's got, Woodward has it. Blocked in front, excuse me. I tell you, you look at your program for 1 second, you just might lose the ball. It's a fast game, this game we call lacrosse. Speaking of, Morimatsu picks it up. And it's the Grizzlies in control. Morimatsu plays that one over for Carlson. Steps in and grips it, rips it, and scores. Dagan Carlson with a howitzer. And the Grizzlies extend the lead. 11-5, up by 6. Late in the third quarter. Grizzlies firmly in control. Kraus, Miller in the circle. Nifty little play there by Kraus. He's going to take it on net. Shot on, can't find the mark. Ball takes a hard bounce off the end boards. Scooped up by Morimatsu. Morimatsu's got a man with him for Brunch. Shot on, can't find the mark. Good check there by Jordan Magnuson, able to mix it up and thwart that chance before it can come to fruition. Nifty little backhand pass by Stewart. Finds way to Hunter, who finds McDoyle. Shot on, good save Maximenko though. Scooped up by the Grizz. And here they come the other way. It's LeBerge. with a head of steam. Shot on. Ripberger turns him aside, though. That one's scooped up by Taggart. Austin Taggart brings it up the other way. Little back step. Turpin right there with him. Flips it. Finds Robinson. Robinson trying to find Fisher down low, but that's picked off by Carter Clark, who works that up for Turpin. Clark's still with him. The Grizzlies going to elect him to wait for a change, though. Turpin looking to feed it. Finds Brunch. Brunch trying the hard pass across for Armstrong. No, that's Baker, excuse me. And McCady mixing it up. Ball's loose. Scooped up by St. Peter. Timeout by the Spray. 9 seconds on the clock. So they're going to try to draw something up. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. 9 seconds on the clock. Gonna be Woodward to start out with it for the Spray. Net empty, Ripberger on the bench. Here we go. Chips in the middle for the Spray. Woodward, Bromley. Bromley fires that one across. Shot on there by Hunter. .3 on the clock. Sharp angle shot, Maximenko turning that aside.
Which Grizzly will we get today?
Welcome back in, lacrosse fans. Be sure to join us next Saturday as we get set to bring you a doubleheader on a very, very special post-Christmas broadcast of the ALL West. So we'll see you Saturday, December 27th for a doubleheader here at the Fieldhouse at the LEC. Face-off, won by the Grizz. It's Mogg right in the middle of it. Still loose. Nifty play there by Buchan. Able to maintain possession for the Grizz. Shot on, couldn't quite find the mark. That one's corralled in by Simmons, who finds Buchan, who goes aerial. Buchan might have to take a few shifts at forward. Offense is revolving around him there. Great shift from number 12. Speaking of 12, shot on by Mitch McDoyle, but Maximenko turns him aside. Maximenko with a long lead pass for LeBerge, but it's St. Peter who scoops it up. Here comes the Spray the other way. St. Peter breaking through the forecheck, dishes, finds McDoyle. Mitch McDoyle makes a move. Lewis right there with him. McDoyle, though, breaks through. Stripped, though, by Lewis. Ball's loose. Still up for grabs. It's in there somewhere. Scooped up by Mogg. Mogg now the other way. Plays that one over for Moffitt. Moffitt, one man to beat. He's going to tag up, though. Allow the Grizzlies to complete the change. Plays that one back. No, it's broken up by the Spray. Going the other way with it. Shot on with an absolute howitzer, Fitzgerald. I think that thing hit the post. My goodness, I couldn't even see it. That thing was moving so fast. Hunter now with it, cycles into the high slot. Still with it, it's Hunter, shot on. Maximenko the save, rebound. Corralled in by the Grizzlies netminder. He'll play that one up for Carlson. Carlson takes it the other way, passes it across for Baker, for Brunch, and for Morimatsu. Plays that one over for Armstrong. Back to him. Morimatsu shot on, good save, Ripberger. Rebound, corralled in by Morimatsu. Plays that one back for Brunch. Brunch, Armstrong. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly, but then does off the boards. Armstrong with it now. Looking. Gets run over there. 32. Levi Tui laying it out. It's Stewart the other way for the Spray. Good back check there, though, by Baker. Mixing it up. Ball's loose. To the right, the Grizzlies netminder. Scooped up by Stewart. Delayed penalty against the Grizz. Stewart, the wraparound attempt. Crease violation. No, it's in. It is in. What a goal. Benny Stewart, how about that? What a goal. My, oh my. Sorry, so a little confusion there. So what's happened? It was a delayed penalty, but since they scored, nobody to the sin bin. What a goal. Ben Stewart. Spray now on the attack. Another face-off win for Kraus. He's having an excellent night in the draw. Robertson works it back up for McDoyle. Back to him. Robertson cuts in. Loses the ball. Transition. But that one's scooped up, though, by Woodward. Almost put it in. McDoyle with it now makes a move to the outside. Try the backhand shot on. Couldn't complete the process. Taggart takes the pass, then does. Good shot on by Woodward. Ball's loose in front. Scooped up by Mogg. He'll take it the other way. Got a little bit of the rough stuff in behind the action here. Ryan Simmons having a few words with McDoyle. Looks like both participants of that friendly conversation are headed to the box. 2 minutes. Roughing. Just taking a look here, making sure I got the right calls here. No, I believe that's unsportsmanlike. Offsetting minors. So it's Grizz ball. Moffitt finds Armstrong. Armstrong feeds it across. Looking for Moffitt, but it found its way to Brunch. He plays that one back up for Carlson, who finds Armstrong. Backdoor feed for Moffitt. In tight. No goal. Ripberger somehow kept that one out. My, oh my. Mark Ripberger with an absolute beauty of a save on a high value chance. Keeping the spray right into this one. Here they come. It's Hunter. He's got some room. Back step still with it's Hunter. Looking. Delivers. Finds Taggart. Spin move. Shot on. Crease violation. Couldn't toe the line. Josh Kelly the other way for the Grizz. He'll bring it up to the neutral zone. Kelly plays that one over for Armstrong, who works that down low for Baker. Morimatsu now with it. Morimatsu cuts in the high slot. Good little backdoor pass for Doughty. Morimatsu, low shot on Ripberger, the save. Rebound scooped up. Nifty stick work there by the netminder. He'll play that one up. Finds his man McCady, who delivers for Robinson. Robinson, bucking right there, step for step with him. Plays that back for Fisher. And works that over for Stewart. Stewart getting an offensive shift. Speaking of the devil, shot on, can't find the mark. Hard bounce off, finds his way to Buchan. Buchan now, right down Main Street. Shot on, scores! Noah Buchan. Heads up play there by the Grizzlies defender. Scoops that one up. And with nobody in front, with just Ripberger to beat, puts it in, mesh ripples. Grizzlies double up. 12-6 in favor of the boys in brown and black. For all you longtime ALL West fans, the Grizzlies season last year was in the outhouse. Guess who occupies the penthouse? It's the Grizz. Low shot on, Maximenko squeezes the pads and keeps it out. Mogg up for Miller. Miller into the neutral zone. Miller hesitates, backhand feed up top for Carlson. Both players out of the box now, even strength. Kyle Brunch works that one over. Shot on by Carlson. Blocked in front though. Brunch, first one on the case. Long shot on, Ripperger made the save. Spray wanted a penalty there. But unfortunately, play goes on. Bromley makes a move, shot on. Oh, hit the crossbar. If you ask Maximenko though, he'd tell you that's all he gave him. Lewis up to the neutral zone. Fends off a check there by Robinson. He'll play that one across, finds Morimatsu. Morimatsu, a little bit of steam there, plays it back for Baker. Baker with a backhand chance, and the ball finds its way in the net. My, oh my, Aiden Baker with a thing of beauty. Oh my. Looking like Sidney Crosby there with a backhand. I'm not too sure how that one went in from up here, but mesh ripples just like that. The Grizzlies, just when you thought the Spray were kind of clawing their way back in, the Grizzlies come out and maul them back down. Ball finds its way to Taggart. He's going to play that one over. Spray on the cycle. That's Woodward. Buckins right there with him though. Good feed across. Finds Taggart. He's going to hold on to it though. Plays that one back for Stewart. Shot on. Just wide of the net. Ball takes a hard bounce off the back. Back over to the call. So Grizzlies going to set up shop. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 8-10 on the big board. 13-6 in favor of the Grizz. Moffitt. Morimatsu, shot on, can't find the mark. Ball takes a hard bounce off the backboard, but kept in by Miller. Nifty play there by the Grizz. But it's scooped up by the Spray though. Stewart, spin move. Deadly on transition. He's got a couple goals to his name already. Taking a few shifts offensively. He's gonna play that one over. Spray in control. Ball finds its way to Robinson. Robinson with it now. Fires it back. Shot on there by Woodward. Ball's loose. Miller's right there. No! It's scooped up. Austin Taggart. Great concentration there by number 21. And gets one back for the Spray. Little bit of a miscommunication there by the Grizz. But don't worry, that's why they built up the lead. So nobody's blaming nobody just yet. 7 minutes remain. 6 goals separate these two squads. Got a little bit of the rough stuff here. And that'll be a perfect time to take our mid-quarter timeout. Play resumes. Spray on the attack. Robinson finds Hunter. Hunter cycles in. Makes a move. He's got a little room now. Passes it back for Bromley. Couldn't quite handle that cleanly, but scooped up by Woodward. Makes another move. Low shot on Maximenko. Not fooled there. The sharp angle chance. Scooped up by Mogg. He's going to break through. Mogg the other way with it now. Fires that one across for Baker, who's going to tag up and cycle back. Grizzlies going to bring on their full grip here. Here come the offense. Doughty for Brunch. Brunch in the high slot. His office. Shot on there. Ripperger made the save. In his padding there somewhere. He'll check it down. Spray. Take it the other way. Ball finds its way to Fisher. Fisher makes a move. Delivers. Finds Hunter. Back for Fisher. Quickly over for Taggart. Taggart plays that one over for Woodward. Woodward shot on. Maximenko the save. Rebound still loose. Who's got it? It's the Spray. Shot on by Woodward. Buchan scoops that one up. Looking upfield. Delivers. Looking for LeBerge. He'll have to tag up though. Pass does connect though. Finds his way to Dowdy, who brings it along the short side. Dowdy hesitates, delivers. Over for Carlson, who steps into that one, but Ripperger the save. Rebound by Carlson again. And it's in. I'm not too sure how that one went in. Kind of took a weird bounce off Ripperger. But Carlson, the concentration there by Dagan Carlson, number 5. With the initial shot from about 40 feet in, stays with it the whole way, scoops up his own rebound, throws it again on net, takes a weird bounce and finds its way in the net. And the Grizzlies up by 7, ladies and gentlemen. That just might be the dagger that does it. But the Spray are going to fight to the end. But if they want to get back into this one, they got to do something quick. Stewart to Bromley, long lob pass. Josh Bromley takes the pass and delivers. Finds McDoyle in the back for Hunter. Hunter with a wraparound attempt, up and over, my oh my. And just like that, if you want to start a comeback, it looks a little something like that. Absolute beauty goal there. Trey Hunter with a thing of beauty. Absolute beautiful wraparound there. I tell you, 10, 15 years ago, that wasn't a thing. That's something you do in practice in lacrosse. Now, it's commonplace. Testament to the development of the sport and the athletes. Played back now for Mogg. Mogg feeds in front there. Looking for Turpin, but couldn't quite toe the line. Long lob pass there. Looking for Stewart. That one's broken up though by Quinn. Scooped up by Buchan. Buchan for Moffett. Moffett plays that one back for Armstrong. Armstrong for Morimatsu. Morimatsu. Armstrong out of his reach, but scooped up by Moffett. Plays it for Armstrong. Armstrong across the way for Carlson. Long shot on. Ripperger got the shoulder on that one. It's scooped up by Brunch. The Grizzlies on the attack. Brunch. Morimatsu. Carlson. Armstrong. Makes a move to the outside, shot on. Ripperger the save. Rebound, scooped up by the Spray. Excuse me. A little bit of the Diet Coke revenge game going on here. Stewart, the other way for the Spray. Long shot on, blocked in front. I believe that's Carter Clark who got a piece of that one. Heads up play, lobs it down. It's Armstrong. He's got Miller with him, shot on. Can't quite find the mark. Delayed penalty here, though. Gonna be an illegal substitution. 2 minutes, illegal substitution. Believe that one is against the Grizz. It is. So Carter Clark going to serve the sentence here for the Grizzlies. And the Spray get a power play here. 4 minutes remain. 6 goals. They got to move fast. Spray on the attack. Taggart, McDoyle. McDoyle up for Hunter. Bromley, Hunter. Back to him. Bromley. Low shot on, can't find the mark. Kept in by McDoyle. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Taggart for Bromley, one-time chance. Carter Clark got a piece of that one. Good block by the Grizzlies defender. Now it's Simmons the other way. Simmons content to kill this one in the Spray end. Simmons trying to work it on the outside. Taggart's right there, though. And he'll scoop it up and bring it the other way. Here he comes for Hunter. Hunter trying to find his man there. For Woodward, out of his reach, though. Somehow kept in by McDoyle. Tenacious effort from number 12. Bromley, backhand feet with a fake shot. Oh, my. The Spray with some nifty passing there, but nothing comes to fruition. Points for creativity, though. That was almost a beauty of a play. Simmons trying to bring it in. Blew a tire, but kept it. Still with it is Simmons, my oh my. Absolute tenacious. Delayed penalty though. Gonna be interference, I believe. Looks like the culprit is gonna be Dylan Eilert. 2 minutes, interference the call. Both benches not happy about something. We're gonna have another penalty here. This time it's against Suzakovic. So when the dust settles, 2 Grizz in the box, 1 from the penalty previous, and then Suzakovic also heading to the box for the spray. There's some confusion all around here. Another player's headed to the box for the spray. So it's Daryl Hunter and Suzakovic in the box. And it's 3-on-4 though. Dagan Carlson with some nifty footwork. Trying to make something happen here. The speedster taking it around. Still with it. Finally stripped of it though. By McCaddy. McCaddy the other way with it. Here come the spray. Bromley with it now. Final 2 minutes remain. Bromley fires that one across for Hunter. Trey Hunter plays that one over for Bromley. Back to him. Give and go, back and forth. Bromley looking for the feed, intended for Taggart. They couldn't handle it cleanly. Taggart somehow kept it though. Lost his lumber. Clock ticks away. 30 seconds up. Maximenko for Doughty. Net empty. Ripberger from the bench. The back check. Number 30 showing off the hustle. Ripberger does it all, ladies and gentlemen. A valiant effort from the spray netminder. Bromley shot on. Maximenko got a piece of that one. Fresh 20 on the clock. Picked up by Hunter. Shot on there by Taggart. Blocked in front. Spray playing admirably till the end. Victoria Bromley shot on Maximenko, the save. Scooped up by Miller. Final 60 seconds. Plays that one up for LeBerge. LeBerge works that up for Buchan. Buchan gonna let the clock tick away. Stewart gonna give chase though. Trying to strip him of that one, and does. Ball's loose though, somewhere in the feet. Still loose in the corner. Ball's changed possession at least 9 or 10 times by this point. Still under there somewhere. Possession awarded to the spray. Final 30 seconds. It's going to be 4-on-4 to end things. No, even strength now. Ticking the time away. All that remains is purely academic. But we're going to have an illegal substitution on the spray. No, a little bit of a mistake. Hey, everybody makes mistakes. It's all good. No penalty there. So a reset of the action. Trying the pass. Spray playing admirably till the end. Taggart low shot on, can't find the mark. Rebound off the backboards, and that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grizzlies keep on rolling. But hey, the spray came out a little flat, but battled back to make this one an entertaining one at that.